morning everyone. So today we are testing FSD beta version 10. That's the latest version pushed to the FSD beta testers. We are on our way to our standard test routes. So we are outside of Chicago. We have a couple of destinations set up in the GPS. We'll be able to go through different waypoints. I have those favorites very short, and that allows us to really challenge the system, because if I put something very far off, it will just take a straight line and just go on the big road. So until we have the waypoints from Tesla, I set up a couple of destinations that are in my favorites, and we'll be able to go through each one of them. So this route, we've done it in the past many times. I try to take the same route over and over and be able to compare both versions or multiple versions at the same time. This version 10, just got released a couple of days ago, and we already have some mixed feedback. So there's sometimes people that are experiencing have a good experience. Some of them, a bit challenging. I personally, my first drive was very good, except for one big mistake. It was going on the opposite lane. So Tesla will definitely have to fix those issues before going live or release it to everyone. We will be able to test more of that version in different conditions. We'll be able to do different environments, etc. So if you haven't done it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You'll be able to get notification whenever I post a video. So we're almost at our start of our route, so I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, so here we are. I set up the first destination, and I already see a difference from previously. So instead of taking us the usual route, it's selecting another route, which is fine, I guess. It just won't allow us to do an exact one-to-one testing, but why not? We'll try this one and see how that works. So there you go. Just as a reminder, as I'm engaging FSD, just a reminder that this is not making the car fully autonomous. I'm responsible for taking over whenever it does something that it shouldn't be doing. I'll be reporting the issue through the screen itself, so I can press the button, or if I disengage, it will go directly to Tesla. So, okay, so we're making a right turn here at the stop. It's clear on the left. Oh wow, it's clear on the left, and the car is going for it. Really confident, really confident. So I actually like that. I want to call it clear to go. It's kind of a boost. So whenever there's no cars and the car's confident that it can go, it just really go for it. So the other thing in this version of the FSD is you can see from the visualization, the lines, the markings on the roads are less blurry, and they're more solid lines. The only thing is, as you can see, that it's wiggling a lot or jittering a lot. I don't know if it's my cameras. I think Brandon suggested maybe to reset his the camera, the calibration. I'll give it a try and see if that makes any difference in the future. But yeah, I like this new kind of marking. It's more, for me, it's more visible. It's better, but it's wiggling a lot. All right, coming back to this stop here, gonna make a left. Being very careful. Okay, it rolled this sign, the stop sign. And the other interesting thing is it was going to go and make a left straight away, but then it saw the car and is going around it. So I'm gonna report the rolling stop. I just don't like it. It's illegal. I know that's probably how humans drive, but if I get pulled over by the police, I will not be able to justify why I was rolling that stop. So I will report it. I wish Tesla just implemented a user-facing settings where they just let us decide if we want it or not. Okay, so I'm gonna set up the second destination here. This one has a road close sign on the right-hand side. So I'm gonna engage here. I'm gonna let it do its thing and see. Hopefully, we'll see the sign and go around it. So we do have pedestrians crossing on the right-hand side. It says creeping for visibility. There's nobody behind us. Okay, here we go. So, okay, so it's going. Yep, I'm taking over. It's not sure. I don't know. It's not doing it. It's not doing it. Okay, so I'm re-engaging here. And we have a couple of stop signs here, and then we'll make a right turn. It says creeping for visibility. Don't see any obstruction. I don't see any cars, so we should be able to go. Okay, I'm giving it a tap. I'm gonna intervene here. There's literally nothing. There's no cars. Visibility is pretty good. There's no trees or anything, so I'm not exactly sure. So since I pressed the accelerator, that information goes to Tesla. I don't have to report through the UI. Here's another stop sign, and this one was good. So it stopped completely, which I like, and then it proceeded. All right, so coming up to this stop here, traffic light, and then we have a couple of right turns. Usually I used to worry about those like curb rash and everything, but it's the latest versions are pretty good. I feel way more confident that we're not gonna hit the curb. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. All right. Here we go, right turn. Yeah, we good. That was perfect. That was good. Coming up to this stop sign. Still nobody. And there's not a lot of traffic. We will do more tests with more traffic, obviously. But that's just the time that I have right now to do those tests. And I wanted to have this video out for you guys. So setting up the next destination. Again, very short destination as I said, but it's it really allows us to get into a more challenging path for the car. Okay, here we go. And again, you see that stop sign on the left-hand side. You probably saw it before we got into the intersection. Chicago has that very odd layout where you have sometimes stop on the right-hand side on our side and then one on the opposite side. Look at that stop sign on the ground on the right-hand side. I wonder what happened. Probably someone knocked it off. Okay, that turn was good. Very good. So this part of the road is very tricky for FSD, and actually I think it's very tricky for the neural net in general, because you don't have a clear limit as to where the road stops. And on the right hand side you can see that actually the car could drive there. It shouldn't, but it could drive there, compared to like having a curb. And as soon as there's a curb, you can see it from the visualization that it marks it as being red. But if it's not a curb, it really just, there's nothing, which is fine by me. It's just interesting, and I guess Tesla will have to have rules around, can it drive there, and is it okay or not. Okay, making a right turn here. Okay, very nice. That was very good. So I like this section because it takes us on a railroad crossing. It has this very strange stop sign that is at an angle. Usually the car gets a little bit confused. We should let this car go. Okay, good. It says creeping forward for visibility. Visibility is good. It's going for it. Very nice. And then after that we have a bridge, which is usually the car stays on the more on the left-hand side. Yeah, again, it does it. Nothing to report, nothing to worry, but it's just a little bit too much on the left-hand side. We're gonna have a speed bump here, and I'm gonna be very careful. Luckily we have a car, so I might have to disengage. It is slowing down, but yeah, it's slowing down for the car, not for the speed bump. Making a left turn here at this stop. So I didn't have to disengage. We took it at, what, 17 or 18. I usually disengage here for that speed bump because I know it's not marked. And in my first drive, it wasn't marked. So that was very nice. So we waited our turn, and it was our turn, and we went for it. That was good. That was really good. Because usually the car is very careful. It's like, oh, it's my turn, are you sure? And then it takes a while before it goes, and it confuses other drivers. So this was pretty good. This was pretty good. Okay, so we have a section that we already took in my first drive, but it's always good to, it's part of my test route, so I just let it go through. So it's we'll see how it behaves from my first drive, and this one pretty much the same. The roads are terrible here. That's just Chicago for you. Here you go, making a left here. Okay, so that's so good. That's really good. I mean, those stops are very simple. Obviously, there's no cars, so that's, I guess, it's a downside here. It's not the best. I mean, I wish we had more traffic, but we'll do more tests with more traffic. So, okay, so here we are, done with the test drive. I think overall I did pretty well, except for obviously the road sign that wasn't fixed or is not taken into account. I'm not an expert, but I would think this is because of the neural net and the fact that it needs to feed more of the asset into it, like example of road signs, so it becomes recognizable and knows that it needs to avoid that. But we'll test it more in future version. Hopefully Tesla will be able to fix that in the future versions. So for now, the version 10 is, for me, pretty good. It does make big mistakes, like I said in my first drive, and this road sign is another example. Hopefully Tesla will take that into account, and as it's training the neural net and retraining it, will get better and better. I think Elon mentioned that we need to consider version 10 as increasing the local maximum compared to version 9, which means basically enabling us to do better progress than if we were on version 9. So if we stayed on version 9, we would go to a certain point. Version 10 is kind of expanding that that possibility in the roadmap. So overall, very happy. We'll see. We'll do more tests, maybe with more traffic, maybe downtown. We'll see. So make sure that you subscribe and tune in whenever I post some of those videos. Let me know down in the comment below if you like this model, if you want to see anything different, any different setup. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I wish you all a great day. Thank you. Bye.